Hey everybody, Chris Bond 21 here, and welcome back to Let's Play Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. On the last episode, we completed Terra's side of the story, even though technically this menu shows that they're all completed. It's a save file thing, just keep it out of your mind. So we finished up Terra's story. We headed off to the Keyblade Graveyard, where we met Ventus and Aqua there as well, and they seemed to be dropping some hints as to what their plot lines were dealing with. So Ventus mentioned something involving him and Vanitas and a specific type of Keyblade that he wasn't really sure what it was. I guess they didn't want to hint and spoil too much of what was going on with that. So we're going to learn more about that in Ventus' playthrough. But at the end of Terra's chapter, it turned out that Master Xehanort seemingly had been playing us all along. I know, big surprise, but there was actually a bigger endgame surprise than just leading him down the darkness road. It was also to apparently get him to open his heart enough to darkness so that Xehanort could essentially put his heart inside Terra's body so that he can now live a little longer and see, I guess, the future of this endeavor to find Kingdom Hearts. So at the end of the episode, we saw that Xehanort had taken hold in Terra's body, but his mind and spirit and will had kind of been left behind in the armor. And we fought him, but we didn't really get much resolution. There was a giant explosion, and that's all we saw. So I'm guessing we'll have to complete all 3 chapters and get to the real ending to see what will happen next. But that's for a later time. We are going to get started today with Ventus. Ventus's campaign is very similar to some stuff like we've done in the previous Kingdom Hearts games with Sora. He meets a lot more of the friendly Disney characters, and it tends to be more in line with what we're used to seeing for the series. So we're going to get started. Also, I noted this back on the first episode when we started, but yep, he holds his Keyblade backhand. So that's a pretty cool design. They don't really do a lot of that when we deal with Keyblade wielders in the series. They usually all just hold it, you know, standard. I mean, Sora's kind of got the low crouch thing. Riku's kind of got like above. Mickey's got sort of just to the side, and it's nice to see different styles. So let's get started with Ventus's chapter.
Today you will be examined for the mark of mastery. Not one, but 2 of the Keyblades chosen stand here as candidates. But this is neither a competition nor a battle for supremacy. Not a test of wills, but a test of heart. Both of you may prevail, or neither. But I am sure our guest, Master Xehanort, did not travel all this way to see our youngest prospects in years fall short of the mark. I trust you are ready.
Yes.
Then let the examination begin.
Don't worry about me. You 2 focus on the exam.
But Ven, you're in danger here. Go wait in your room.
No way. I've been looking forward to this. Seeing you 2 become masters. I'm not gonna miss it now.
He can take care of himself. He's been out there training just as hard as us.
Yeah.
Stay sharp, Ven.
So yeah, this always plays out the same way, mainly because all 3 of them were here, so you have to kind of use this as a cross current, which is ironic because the game is kind of symmetrical in that you start off with all 3, then there's a midpoint thing in Radiant Garden where you play as, well, you meet all 3, and then they all meet up at the end in the Keyblade Graveyard. So clearly there's some symmetrical design going on with that involving this through story. So yeah, we just have to fight these little shadow orbs again. Nothing too special like we did the last time. Ventus has a couple of different moves than what Terra has, but not right now. It's mostly wind-based magic, like Ariel will already have in his deck. But Strike Rate and Quick Blitz were things we already had as Terra, so it's not incredibly different from what we've seen before. Alright, so 2 more orbs. Yeah, we pretty much have to do all the work here as per usual. Ventus also gets different finishing commands, so that's always cool. And of course we have dodge roll, which is more like a forward dodge roll, but it's still very cool. Yeah, I don't think they can kill that. So yeah, we did that. We learned Fever Pitch, our first command style, and we got maximum HP. So yeah, some cutscenes are gonna just repeat only when they cross over, but thankfully there's not a lot of that. So also we're gonna have to deal with the tutorial-based stuff because the game is coded as you may have picked Ventus first, so you might not know any of this stuff. So we'll just have to brush past that stuff as well.
That was unexpected. But one must keep a still heart even in the most trying of circumstances. It was an excellent test, one I chose to let unfold. Which brings us to your next trial. Now, Terra and Aqua, the two of you will face each other in combat. Remember, there are no winners, only truths. For when equal powers clash, their nature is revealed. Begin! We have deliberated and reached a decision. Terra, Aqua, you both performed commendably. However, only Aqua has shown the mark of mastery. Terra, you failed to keep the darkness within you sufficiently in check. But there is always next time. That is all. Aqua, as our newest Keyblade Master, you are entitled to certain knowledge. Please wait here for further instruction.
Hey.
Terra, I'm sorry.
The darkness. Where did it come from?
What do you make of Ventus?
He ain't gonna cut it. Somebody's gotta break that loser in.
Not here, you won't. I have to keep up appearances.
I know that. He just needs a little incentive to leave home.
Sorry. But I need some time alone.
Better hurry, Ventus,
Huh? Who are you?
or you'll never see Terra again.
What? Get real. I can see Terra anytime I want.
Like right now, he's leaving you behind. And by the time you catch up, he'll be a different person.
Look, whoever you are, you don't know the first thing about Terra. Me and him will always be a team. You trying to pick a fight or what?
Oh, grow up. Is that what you call friendship? You'll never know the truth unless you go out and look for it yourself. Come on, what could you possibly know when you're stuck here, looking at nothing but what's in your tiny world?
Terra! Terra!
It's okay.
Wait, Ben!
Alright, so we forged our D-Link with Aqua and Terra, and it's going to explain what D-Links are again, even though we already know because we played the game before. There's Terra, and we got Xehanort's letter. So I think that's the first one, and then the rest of the sequential reports. So it's the letter from Xehanort to Eriquis. It's basically about what happened when he dropped off Ventus at the land of departure. So I think that's going to be it. We're going to be on the world map already. We unlocked the command board, kill me. And we have our first world. So because of timeline and contradictional issues, we can't go to Enchanted Dominion first this time. We have to go to Dwarven Woodland. So we're going to go here first. So basically each character gets one of the worlds to go to first. So because Aqua hasn't left yet, it kind of fits in with the end of the Castle of Dreams level where we met her at the end there. So it all kind of comes together nicely. So yeah, we'll be going to the other two worlds on the preceding episodes, but we're going to call it quits here. I know that was only about 13 minutes, but I do want to keep these short. I end up liking the short episodes. Rendering speeds have been quite nice to us, and it's a nice change of pace from the more longer episodes that we had to deal with in the Kingdom Hearts 2 playthrough. So I'm going to call it here. There's really no point in doing this world as well, because that'd be kind of a waste to stick it all in one episode, and I think together that'd make it like almost 40 minutes if I did it all together. So yeah, I'm going to call it quits here, and we are going to pick it up on Dwarven Woodlands. But real quick before we go, just a little note. The one thing I don't like about it is that Land of Departure, while you can't go back there right now, we can go back there eventually. And I didn't go back there during the Terra playthrough. You can, but you can only really go back to some of the areas from the opening tutorial bit that we did in the very first episode. You can't actually go around the buildings, which kind of always disappointed me, because obviously they made the staircases, they made all the rooms and stuff, but you can't actually go around to everything. So I feel like it's kind of a waste in that respect. I just wanted to put that out there in case anyone was wondering if you ever go there or if there was something about that. So yeah, I'm going to call it quits here, and I will see you guys on the next part. Thanks for watching.